Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be I'm not playing Six Siege. Well, I am playing Six Siege, but because my last prison architect video did good with the tips and tricks, that like just now I just checked and it got like 25 views or something. I just checked it and it did really well, so I'm gonna make another one, see how that goes, and if it does good, I'm probably gonna make every game I play or every game I get, I'm gonna do a tips and tricks video. So, just right off the bat, as soon as you get this game, always, just straight away, even if like you just don't have any renown, this is the best thing to do, just to get your first character straight out, because I know everyone hates being the fucking recruit, it's so annoying, and you just want to be somebody good straight out. Just wait until this loads. So I don't know how much renown you would get if you do this, but I think it's like 1,000, maybe 500 each go. So that'll be definitely enough to like get an operator. So if you, I know this is simple, probably everyone knows this, but you know some people don't know this. So what you do once it creates the squad. Yes, I know I'm level 55. This is how much I play this game. Oh, and yeah, also the daily challenges, always do your daily challenges, and really do sign up for Ubisoft, because you can get extra challenges and you can get more renown. So, what I was going to say is that always go straight to tutorials, because if you just look at all these, I think it will give you like 1,000 each. It also a tip of like how you play the game before you even play it. So, also, as soon as you get your renown, I mean, what really worked for me, I mean, it's kind of a character which you would like literally bum off. Always go for attackers, never defenders, because you can always get something good for a defender, for a recruit. But what really worked for me is bullets, because it has a flash trigger, and even if you don't know the game and you're getting shot at, you have your shield to back you up. So go for the shield. And just because I've got these two characters here, but these two are DLC only, so I've worked to get those. Like, you can either buy them if you have the money, or if you don't have the money, you save up 25,000, and you can get the this operator and these operators, and the new one came out, the Bope. I think it really did ruin it. This person, it really did ruin it, because her secondary weapon is OP as fuck. So so yeah, as soon as you get into the attackers, you got your renown, go straight for blitz. And I'm not sure how the tutorials work, but if you can't get another character, go straight to a defender and go mute, because the weapon I've got for him, this weapon right here, is so good. If you can get a suppressor on it, it's like the stability is really good. So I'd suggest doing that. So that's enough for operators and things. I'm gonna go into a custom game on my own, and then I'm gonna sort of show you what you can do with your characters. If you ever do get blitz, I'm gonna show you what you can do with blitz. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. So guys, I've started this up as a hostage situation. To me, the house map is my favourite map, because it's a classic situation. You got a hostage and you got a house, you know, it's the thing. I mean, it's not classic, but you know, it's the most original thing. So yeah, you just started off, you got blitz, so you go in and you bring a breach charge, you bring all that. You've just spawned in construction site, you know, all this, just spawned in, and then you've got the preparation phase, which it's just basically you go around on your camera, you just mark everything. I've just made it, the timer is not an actual timer. You get really like a way more time to search around, but it's not what I'm focusing on. So what I normally do if I was playing as blitz right at the start is that I wouldn't really go for the main front door first. So just keep on running. Nobody's gonna shoot you unless you got really pro people and they'll start destroying the windows and kill you at spawn. So I would normally go here, shoot off the bottom thing, silently, just silently go over here. And you see, because it has an X for a reason. Not a lot of people know this, they just smack it. But if you hit it dead center in the X, you should be able, well, I didn't really hit it dead center, but then you should be able to break into it like really fast. So like, just get dead, there we go. Then you should just be able to vault and then you'll destroy it. So instead of destroying like instead of meleeing it 3 times. So once you're in the house, never aim unless you've flashed them. So say if there was a person right down there, what would you do is crouch so they don't get your feet and start shooting at you. Just keep on going. Normally go to the sideways like this because your arm's sticking out. Go to the sideways, shoot him, and if he goes around the corner and you start shooting, flash him, rush him, and then melee him. That's what I would do. If you're a newcomer, that's what I would do. But if there's more than 2 people, I'd say call your teammate over. Or if you're just playing single player, you have a hostage, and say if there's an enemy there and an enemy in that corner, what you do if you had a flash or smoke or anything, you would go around the corner. They'll be both shooting you, so make sure you're at an angle where he's shooting you from there and you're shooting from there. You're sitting here, and then if you have a friend, tell him to blow up this like wall here. But if you can, right at the start of the game, if you can somehow get around here and plant this here, somehow you get at the start of the game. So you probably break through those walls over there. You're just sitting here in this corner, he's shooting you, and then you smash this. That guy over there will probably look through there, thinking it's probably another person. I'll quickly, this is where you can aim. You aim and then flash and then spam. Then you go around, quickly reload, and then quickly use the hostage as shield, and then try lean, which you aim and then press R3 or L3, and you just quickly start spamming him, flash him, spam, and then that should be them clear. And then as soon as you've done that, grab the hostage, and then if you're spawning here, straight away go right out. This obviously will be open because that's how I got in. And then make sure you stand back, because never put your hostage near it or he will die, which happened to another newcomer of mine. And then just quickly, just don't forget about the rest of them. Just keep on running no matter what. Don't go, oh yeah, he's about to shoot at me, just turn around. Just keep on running and don't stop. Okay, so now we're going to go to the defenders. Right. Now, mute is a really good character because it's a really useful one, because it's basically making sure you can get extra points for your team. Let's wait for this spawn. Right, so as soon as you spawn in, you'll probably have drones coming in, so you make sure that you've placed if you place these, they can't get past this door, and then you'll get extra points for hidden hostage, which will go to your rank if you play ranked. Oh god. And make sure you get all the exits. And also, not a lot of people know this, but if you place a reinforced, and if you do get an operator, you get to place 2 reinforcements. So if you have this there, if you place this nearby, so that means they can't use fuse if they ever do have fuse, or they just can't use anything to break into this, or if they have thermite, they couldn't. If they place that on there, they still couldn't get in. Just make sure if you have spare, just put that on the door there. Also, same with this. Always put it right, just put it right there, and make sure that because this is a very vulnerable space, and if they ever do break that down like manually, just I would normally crouch and stay here, or you can or if it's nobody left, you can just it's just that one guy, you can just stand here. Whenever he jumps in, just spam it, just like go. It'd be dead. Or if you're feeling risky and you know he's on that side, what you could do when that's broken down, well, if it's broken down like this, and you know he's on that side, and you can like quickly go to prone, go around here, you can quickly grab this, lob it out there, and press that, and that should just like, that really does get me a bunch of times. Or if you know he's like going through that window and everything, and you know he's a starter, just go to this window straight away. Make sure you hit dead center, and then spam it, and he's dead. The best room whenever you're voting is this room because it's got the best spots. Like here, I think you can still get up here. I think they got rid of that. Yeah, they got rid of that. But before, you used to be able to like get up there and like be able to camp from up there and have an eye view. This is also a good space if you have a shield, because you can see if their feet drop in right there. You can shoot it. Oh, I think I destroyed my thing. I mean, I wish you could move around the hostage. Like, just make sure you can put it over here. Just drop it here. This room is also a massive deal because once people break in there, oh, yeah, okay. If people break in here, they can easily just get around there, shoot up all your teammate, and they can jump around here and shoot you all up. You alright? Also reinforce if you're downstairs. Say if I was downstairs and we're in the kitchen, right, and you see that there and you really don't want it there because it's so annoying, and somebody can get you from above and they could just fuse you down. Oh yeah, also I just remembered, if you're using fuse, never use it when it's a hostage situation, because if you kill the hostage, you get really bad points. Just make sure you always reinforce. Just like quickly run upstairs, reinforce it, run back downstairs. So now they can't get through at all. Let me think. I'm trying to think of anything else for defending. If they ever do come in and you're downstairs like this, make sure you always find an area where your feet are not sticking out. So like this, you'll know if it's not. And you just really need to find good covers like this. I'll show you a couple now that are quite good, that I've used, that are pretty good. There we go. Like this, if they ever come from the front door, spray them up. If you get enough money or if you get enough renown, place if you ever use Frost, you'll find out who Frost is. She'll have a welcome mat, place them in front of these. It's like a bear trap, but it's reinforced and stuff. Oh yeah, people would say, oh yeah, this is quite good, but they could just like fuck you up right there. And there is a character called Blackbeard, which has a shield, and they're OP against windows. And if they're ever shooting for the top, if you're like here and they're shooting for the top and they don't notice you, you will be able to shoot them in the head right there. But if they're at the bottom part, I don't know anything else to do. I think that's really it for the defenders and attackers. I'm trying to think, is there anything good? If you're using Pulse, which is also another really good character, as soon as action phase comes up, wait 10 seconds and then bring up your Pulse make sure you bring your shotgun, and then make sure you're always scanning windows, scanning walls, because it takes some time to place breaching charges. And once while they're placing them, you can quickly just aim there and shoot right through the wall, and you've got them. And oh yeah, if you didn't know, you can just break some of the wall, so you can just aim in, pick out your targets. So yeah, you can just do that. And if you have the nitro cell, but I've just used mine, And if you ever run out of ammo, well not run out, but like you need to reload. Never reload. Always pull out your pistol and then start spamming them with your pistol. I've won so many games by doing that. I think that's it for this. I think that's it just for the tips and tricks. I think I've covered mostly everything. So if you like the video, put a like in. If you want to talk about it, put it in the comment section. If you really did like the video, subscribe. See you later.